It's always a good day when there's a brand new tank game to play, and even better when it comes out of nowhere and kinda catches you by surprise. This is Call to Arms Panzer Elite, and it's just come out in early access, and I had no idea it was even being made. Okay, so we've got a few scenarios here. Oh, and there's a deluxe edition scenarios as well. I think we're gonna start off with something simple. So there's the Battle of St. Lo. I think that's how you say that. And we get some tanks as a reward. So let's go over to the hangar and see what we've got. Okay, so this is a Panzer IV and its crew. It's really, really nicely modeled. So we've got these two tanks available to us. These are both Panzer IV Gs. They're pretty much the same, I think, and the deluxe edition just has a camo on it, so I'm probably just going to use that. But we can't start the mission because the mission actually has a point limit, so we actually have to remove one of the tanks, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. Now I have to state that because this is an early access game, there's a lot of stuff that's not finished yet. They have AI voices in this game, but they are purely placeholders. They're definitely supposed to be replaced when the game is, well, fully released. I really like how detailed this game is. Alright, so those of you who are familiar with the Call to Arms series, you'll know it's a real-time strategy game, or real-time tactics game, with, like, direct control. This is not like that. This is a tank game. This is a... I wouldn't say tank simulator, but, I mean, it's a fairly realistic tank game. And it's played at a squad level. Of course, at the moment we only have one tank, but the way that it works is that you are supposed to be controlling a squad of tanks. Alright, we've got ourselves a little defensive spot here. Little tank dugout ahead of us. So let's... Ooh, let's not run over it. Oh, that's enemy half-track. Hit it. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we have a selection of shells down there. Oh, there's some enemy infantry. Yep, we got a coax. What else do we have? I think that's the roof-mounted machine gun as well that we can use. I feel like I should be using HE on this. So I can queue that up. Oh, enemy scout car. Let's just zoom in so I can get a good look at that. Yeah, that's probably gonna need a proper AP round. It's probably got a little bit too much armor for that. I like that the troops are all, like, poking their heads out and stuff and doing that. Why am I missing so much? There we go. Nobody runs. I shot a man in the back as he was running away. Are we the baddies? I think we're the baddies. I like the way the tank controls. Like, it feels very nice and weighty. I've talked about this a lot in loads of different tank games, but when tanks feel too light and floaty, like, if it feels like a car in GTA, that's wrong. It shouldn't feel like that. It should feel slow and cumbersome. Right, I think we're fully loaded on everything. You may have noticed down below, there's those green and yellow pips, or little icons. So what those are sort of like a quick way of seeing your shell stats, if you will. So green means how much penetration it has, and the yellow is how much, I think, like, damage it does, or like explosive power it has. Oh, we've got infantry coming. Spray them down. Let none survive. We gotta get into our dugout again. So there's these little markers that pop up to highlight enemies, but I don't know what it's highlighting right now. Okay, I should probably go over there. There might be another defensive spot. Oh, that's a tank. That's a tank. Okay, it's a dead tank now. The explosions are really nice. I wonder if angling the tank actually does anything, because I'm really not sure how in-depth the armor simulation in this is. Oh, that's a Sherman. Oh, it actually shows me the angle that I'm gonna hit them at. Oh, they blow up my track. Okay, hang on. APCR? Oh, that guy's got a bazooka. Okay, yeah, the shell effect on target is very nicely modeled. I don't know how well you can actually see that, but it's really, really nice. Okay, let's see if I can do this, like... But yeah, there's like loads of sparks and stuff with this APCR ammo that I'm using. Okay, let's try to get him under the turret there. I don't know what it's gonna take to kill him, but we can see what we're damaging on them. Yeah, I'm just gonna queue up an APHE for this. Okay, so I think we've taken out his gun manlet. So I want to take out that Greyhound in the back there. There we go. Alright. Give me that APCR again. But yeah, you can see all of the stats of where I'm aiming right now. There's like how much pen we actually have, and then how angled it is where I'm aiming at. Let's see, let's go through there. That's taken out his gun. I mean, at this point, the Sherman should be bailing out. I feel like we're just killing individual crew members now. There we go. Alright, we can repair. So that's going to repair our modules that are knocked out right now. I think it also heals wounded crew members too. But you have like limited uses of it. Oh, and if you take damage while you're doing it, it stops. Which makes sense. It's sort of simulating that the crew, you know, gets back into cover. I would have liked to see it where you have to get out of the vehicle and do the repairs. But that might be a bit too much. I don't know. Alright, let's get a resupply. So one thing that's also cool is the hull machine gun is also modeled. But I know this is kind of nitpicking, but I would have preferred to have that be automatic. You know, like let the hull gunner or bow gunner actually just shoot on their own. Alright, let's swap rounds here. We're going to artillery positions. I think I'm going to switch over to our APHE again. Okay, we've got one position on our right there. I think that's a little closer to us right now. Just slightly. So we're going to go this way. Alright, what's going on here?
Breakfast!
Oh, I saw a flash in the distance. Did you guys see it? Just over there. I saw something flash. Wait, is that... Yep, that is an enemy. Oh, that's an M8. Quick, kill it. Kill it before it shoots. Oh, that could have been bad for me. Because, yeah, that thing has some pretty nasty shells. Can you go away, please? Oh, I'm being hit in the side. Back up, back up, back up. I can't see anything. Oh, it's a field gun. Oh, right, this is an artillery piece. We were supposed to take down the artillery. I don't know what just happened, but there's a lot of explosions going on right now. I think high explosive is gonna be more useful for this. Yep. Alright, just get a quick repair, because my entire hull's damaged. Ooh, you can actually see the damage too. That's pretty cool. What is that? That just landed on me. That's a grenade. Oh, there are guys inside the building. Hang on. Excuse me. Can you not? Okay, so yeah. I'm actually really impressed because this is one of the things that's a danger for tanks operating in an urban environment, is that infantry are genuinely scary. Alright, there's the other field gun. There we go. Alright, we've got some turret damage, but just in case there's any more infantry in the buildings, I want to see, could I, in theory, just do this? Oh my god! Yes! You can drive through buildings in a tank. Okay, okay, I mean, that's an impressive level of destruction right there. If I take out this corner, yeah, the whole thing just comes down. Right, okay. I mean, if it's a sort of like wood-framed house or something like that, I can totally see that being possible. When it's these sort of stone and brick buildings, it's a little bit... It's not impossible. Like, you can definitely do that in a tank. It just... especially in a medium tank from World War II like this, you might damage something. You may also not even have the engine power to do it, so... It's cool though, but yeah, I wouldn't do that as a primary tactic, put it that way. These are some funky looking trees. I want a tree like that. It's all wiggly and stuff. Look at all of them. Hey, is that... I can't see it. I think... Okay, let's just push through. There's one of the guns. They've immediately seen me. It doesn't matter. Oh, it's a M8 Greyhound. It was an M8 Greyhound. Oh, half track. And that's a Stuart. Alright, let's back up a little bit here. There we go. It honestly reminds me of like Battlefield. With the kind of destruction that you get. Just drive through everything. Was that a grenade? Those are grenades that are being thrown at me. Oh, hello. I do like that the guys with the guns just don't shoot. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, what a rifle's gonna do, right? But actually, they would still shoot. And there's a good reason for it. Because even if the bullets themselves might not damage a tank, or might not pierce the armor, you can still do quite a lot to a tank with a rifle. Especially a lot of rifle shots. Oh, hello. Field gun. Hit it again. There we go. But yeah, there's a suppression effect, and you can also damage sights and all sorts of external equipment, and they're throwing grenades at me again. Go away! I like that the roof-mounted gun actually has a purpose, though. Because normally in games it's kind of forgotten about. Alright, back to the base. After I repair. I really like the ammo control as well. Like, it's the same as World of Tanks, which is just the press to queue it up and then press it again to switch rounds. It's just so much easier. Wait, they're actually commenting on the trees. I thought that the trees was just a weird thing. Is that real? Wait, these things are real? I thought it was just a weird kind of tree that's just... or a weird rendering or something. Oh, it's a British glider. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I probably shouldn't flatten all of the walls in case they need them for cover, huh? I love how the infantry actually take cover and stuff. I mean, it's a call to arms game, so I'm assuming it's using the same system. But it just looks really neat. Alright, there's... Is that a Stuart down there? Oh, I don't even know what I just hit. I'll hit the white star right there. Perfect target. Come on. Get another shot on him. There's somebody in the building, maybe? There's another, like, red marker right there. Oh no, that's actually just a vehicle. Okay, there was a vehicle in the bushes. I was looking way too far out. Alright, on our way. Ooh, it's a Panzerschreck. There's quite a lot of infantry variety. I mean, you may not even, like, look at it, but... they're really nicely modeled. I'm just waving my gun at this guy right now. Alright, where are we going? Oh, over there. It is quite hard to not run into things in a tank. And I mean that even comparing it to a real tank. Like, it's not something that has, like, a great deal of visibility. Yeah, in tight spaces, it's a problem. Alright, what do we have here? Get the Greyhound. There we go. Alright, get the troops and the half-track. I think there's a tank out there somewhere. Yeah, I just saw it. Where are you? There we go. Oh, hello. Hit him again. There we go. And one more. Oh, what is... There's a half-track right in front of me. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Can you stop shooting at me? You? Thank you. So for a convoy like this, ideally you'd want the armor in the front, but considering that we are moving away from, I guess, the front line, this is where you probably would want to be at the back instead. But it's hard to say, honestly. Generally, the armor is at the front of the convoy. But it honestly all depends on the mission too, so I'm gonna go in front of them. Oh, we're turning that way. Well, this works too. So one thing about convoy protocol as well, and we do this with our tanks as well, when you see a junction like this, you usually have the first tank go ahead and block the other way that's down there, and then the rest pass behind, and then the first tank becomes the last tank. And you just do that and as you go ahead. Oh yeah, we're getting ambushed. We just lost a truck. Get him! Oh, there's another tank. Okay, I gotta back up. I've been hitting the side. Oh, it's a bazooka. I wonder if the infantry can pick up other weapons that are on the ground. Okay, we gotta repair. Yeah, I'm honestly really astonished. Like, okay, this is an early access game, granted, but the amount of polish in this? Look at the hits on the side there. Just how realistic it is to fight the infantry. And I mean, yeah, the tank AI, oh, the enemy tanks anyway, the way they move could use a little bit of work, but the fact that I can apply real-world tactics to this and it works says a lot. Alright, so now we have access to some more vehicles. So what I could do is I could actually swap some of these out. So for example, I can remove this Panzer IV, and I can add in one of these, or I can get a Lux. And we've also got the Panzer IV-H, and yes, of course, there's the Tiger and all that, but you have to advance through the campaign to do it. Or you can fire up a skirmish game where you can do that, and you can play them co-op. And it looks a little something like this. So we've got allies and Axis. We've seen the Axis vehicles now. Let's check out some of the allies. So the game proceeds in phases. You might be familiar with this if you've seen Call to Arms, or if you've seen things like Steel Division. So we got our Scott, and we have our platoon. Yes, M8 Scott, M8 Greyhound. Welcome to the weird world of US Army naming conventions and designations. Alright, yes. When I said the tank AI needed a little bit of work, it kind of does. They struggle a little bit at times. They're trying to do a wedge formation instead of just following the road like they could have. I mean, I could change their formation, but I'm not going to. Do we have enemies? We do. We have enemies. We have an M2 Browning we can use. So let's do that. I'm hitting something in the distance. I don't know what it is. Alright, I'm going to switch over to our heat rounds. I'm just going to back up a little bit here. We're getting a little bit hammered. Dang, I'm missing a lot. Okay, well, these guys are doing alright. There we go. Okay, they are capturing the point, though. Now, you can have up to 3 capture points. We're just doing it with 1 for now. And now we've captured the point. So for all of the score and stuff that you get, you'll see this progress bar at the top filling up, right? So when that fills up, you win the match. But every segment of that is a different tier, so you get more and more upgraded tanks as time goes on. Come on, hit him with a Browning. There we go. I tell you what, this game gets the sound of the Browning just right. Like, I feel like it could do with a little bit more bass and punch to it, but it is pretty punchy. It's a pretty decent sound. Yeah, I would love to play this with other players as well, PvP, and I like that it's a platoon-based game and not just individual tanks. But I would love it if there were, like, combined arms in these modes as well. But overall, I'm really impressed with this. It's got a lot of potential, and still a lot more to come, for sure. And if you want to see more of this game, let me know down in the comments. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. My name is Panzer. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.